Wam, call Halayimla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that are scattered. Shalom. This is the brother Tezerah Allah, back with another lesson. It's going to be talking about seeds, all right? The lineages. Because the beginning of the Israelites and the Edomites have similar paths, okay? Because Jacob and Esau are the protagonist and the antagonist, all right, of the movie. And the stage is the earth, all right, and the director, script writer, all right, is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, okay. Um, and basically, the serpent in the garden, okay, was an actual person, all right, and his seed strangles down into Cain and into Esau and to the Edomites, okay. Now let's just go into that, all right. Let's scroll up a little bit. Genesis 3 and 13. And Yahweh thy power said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And that's what's happening to Eve now, man. The so-called nigger woman, all right? What are they doing, man? They're on the right-hand side of Esau Edom to oppress and destroy the Israelite man, all right? And Yahweh thy power said unto the serpent, all right, because thou hast done this, thou art accursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field, and upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. Now, people that don't have the spirit of the Lord think this is actually talking about a snake, all right? It's not talking about a snake, it's talking about a person, okay? And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed, all right? So the serpent's seed, all right, and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel, all right? So this is a man, all right? And it's talking about the serpent, all right, which is a man, and that's his seed was put on Cain, then put on Esau, and then put on the Edomites, all right? Verse 16. And to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. And sorrow and this goes into you can say this goes into when Jacob grabbed Esau's heel as well, all right? And to the woman he said, this connects with that. It just came to my head. And to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception, and in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. All right. Now let's go into Cain. All right. Genesis 4. Scroll down. Genesis 4 and 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up and against Abel his brother and slew him. Verse 9. And Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? So he's lying to the Most High, saying he doesn't know where his brother is, and he's a murderer, right? And that's what Esau Edom is, man. So-called white man. Verse 10. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened up her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand, which thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto her strength. Salaki on that. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be on the earth. And that's what Esau Edom is to this day, man. Let's go into those words fugitive and vagabond. All right. Did I click the right? Yeah, I clicked the right thing. A fugitive, all right? To stagger, to wander, okay? That's what Esau Edom has been doing, man. Going around the earth. And guess what? He got that great sword to take things when he wandered, man. They're these Edomites are prisoners on the loose, man. To deplore, to wander, to flee. All right, and these Edomites went to them Caucasus Mountains and these Mount Seir and all those other mountains because that's where they live, man. And they stole Mount Seir, man, and they stole Europe and stuff. All that they stole every land that these Edomites is on. They stole it, man, because Esau Edom was not given any land, so to speak. All right, now Esau was given a short term rule over the earth, but the Edomites were not given a specific land to uphold, all right? Because they were damned from the beginning, man. They were damned to control the earth for a certain period of time and then be taken out of power and then humiliated, doing backbreaking slavery, all right, for 1,000 years, and to be exterminated. That's why they weren't promised any land, man. But all the other nations, even these other heathens, were given their specific land. All right. Genesis 4 and 13. And Cain said unto Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And it shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And at a certain point, man, these heathens are gonna start turning on Esau Edom. All right, let's go into that. Jeremiah 49 and 17. Also Edom shall be a desolation, everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, man. Jeremiah 50 and 13. Because the wrath of Yahweh it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. And everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Because Esau, Edom, and Babylon are synonymous because the Edomites rule over Babylon. All right. And just to go into that, all right, Jeremiah 49:17, Jeremiah 50 and 13 is shows a little bit of that, but just to hit the hammer, all right, hit the nail with the hammer on the head, right? Jeremiah 37 and 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in that day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. All right. So Esau Edom is connected to the daughter of Babylon, which is the United States of America. All right. Now let's scroll down. Genesis 4 and 15. And Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. Because that's right. Yahweh Shad is going to come back and take down Esau Edom. All right. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And that mark was leprosy, man. Because everybody back then had a darker skin, darker hue skin, brown skin, all right? This is the beginning of what we know of humans, right? Everybody had a hue to him, and Cain was stripped of his melanin, so to speak, just like Esau, all right? And Yahweh has cursed multiple people with leprosy, and one account is Miriam, all right? But let's go into Esau. Uh, Genesis 25 and 24. Wait. Genesis 25 and 23. And Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb. All right, so two separate races of people, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Two different people. They're not the same. All right. And one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So whoever comes out first has to serve the younger. Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, so he was stripped of his melanin all over like an hairy garment. and they called his name Esau. And after that came out his brother, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, like how that serpent, right? And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 30 years old when she bare them. All right, now let's go to verse 27, chapter 27. Like I said, man, actually, before I go there, let's go to the book of Revelations. Revelations 12 and 17. And this goes back all the way to Genesis, man. All the way from Genesis is lining up with Revelations. Okay. Revelations 12 and 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, and this is not talking about a literal dragon. This is talking about the Edomites, man. He persecuted, that's why you see this word he. He persecuted the woman, and this woman is talking about the Israel, the nation of Israel, which brought forth the man child. In Israel, Yahushai comes from the tribe of Judah. All right. And to the woman were given two wings of a great eagle, right? The northern and southern kingdom, that she might fly into the wilderness into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times, and half a time from the face of the serpent, right? Going all the way back from Genesis, man. And the serpent cast out his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away with the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which is the Israelites, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahushua and Mashiach, which is that man child. And as you can see, it says it right here. But let's scroll up a little bit more. Verse 1 in the Revelation 12 and 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth, and pain to deliver. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. And that's the mighty nations of Esau, Edom. All right, German major, German minor, um, the Spanish, the Brits, the French, so on and so forth. All right, that will be another video completely breaking that down. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And that's talking about Yahushua. And she brought forth a man child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And her child was caught up unto the Most High, and to his throne. That's right. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had place prepared of the Most High, where she had a place prepared for the Most High, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. All right. And that just goes to prove that this is the Israelites, and this serpent is, they're saying, is Satan, right? Which it is. Esau Edom is Satan, man. Satan's counterpart on this earth, man. They're doing the will of their father, Satan. All right. Now let's go back to Genesis 27. And like I said, that connected to what was the first verse I was starting off with, Genesis 4. That goes right into that, man. Now let's look at Esau's blessing, man. Verse Genesis 27:39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Salaki, give me a sec. Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So Esau, Edom, and Jacob were the only two nations. Israel and Edom were the only two nations blessed to control the earth. Right? Um Now let's get this. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? Malachi 1. Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. All right? Because the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Like it said in Genesis 27, Esau, Edom was given the earth. All right? That's the only two people, Edomites, Edomites, the wicked, the Israelites, the righteous. That's the only two people according to the Holy Scriptures, that will control the whole earth. And who has control of the whole earth right now? The Israelites? Fuck no. The Edomites, man. The Edomites are red, wicked people, man. Who's controlling the earth right now? Red, wicked people. And they're not white, man. They're red. Um, Now what else I was trying to get, man? Wicked seed. Psalms 37:28. For Yahweh loveth judgment, and forsaken not his saints. They are preserved forever, the Israelites, but the seed of the wicked, which goes back to the serpent, which goes back to Cain, and then finally his Esau, and then he is the progenitor of the Edomites. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. All right? Because the Edomites will be exterminated, man. That's why they will be cut off. Matthew 13:38. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, the Israelites, but the tares are the children of the wicked one, the Edomites, man. Vessel. Damn, I spelled vessel wrong, didn't I? Is that it right there? I think so. Nah, man. Vessel. No, no. Vessel. Nah, man. I don't like that autocorrect shit. All right. Now, where is it? Scroll through. Romans 9. All right. I believe it's another one somewhere, but let's go to Romans 9. Maybe mistaken. Romans 9:20. Nay, but oh man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Yeah, man. Why would you buck up to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man? They know all things, man. Literally, quite literally know everything. All right. So the thing formed say to him that formed it, Wow, hast thou made me thus? So Yahweh saying, I created you, so I have power over you. All right. 21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel of honor, the Israelites, and another unto dishonor, the Edomites? What if the Most High, willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endured much long suffering, the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? That's right, man. Because Esau Edom hasn't paid for any of his crimes he's done, as the Greeks, the Romans, when they was calling themselves Edom, the Brits, so on and so forth. They haven't paid for none of it yet, man. That's why it's long suffering. Because all the righteous are patiently waiting, man, to see Esau Edom's fall. All right, verse 23. And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had all afore prepared into glory. And that's right, man. The Israelites haven't received their full glory yet. We'll receive the full glory once Yahweh Shah comes back and we get those new bodies, man. All right. No, it was another one I was looking for. I think it's serpent seed. I may be mistaken, but let me see. What was it? I can't remember. Oh wait, no. I'm just end this off right here, man. Alright? Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.